My question is, what has satisfied you from stopping being relentless?
Oh, you digging deep.
And the reason I say that is because, like, when we get satisfied, we are willing to accept anything, you know what I'm saying, to the place to where we're like, okay, at least I did, get my sermon together. That's it. At least I did study, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that, like, how do you stay hungry for what you're going after? How do you be relentless to stay hungry?
The nails in his hand, they put the nails in his feet. He let them beat on his body. You did it for you and for me. Look at the glory of God. The heavens declaring he's sweet.
My question is, what has satisfied you from stopping being relentless?
Oh, you digging deep.
And the reason I say that is because, like, when we get satisfied, we are willing to accept anything, you know what I'm saying, to the place to where we're like, okay, at least I did, get my sermon together. That's it. At least I did study, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is that, like, how do you stay hungry for what you're going after? How do you be relentless to stay hungry?
He took the nails in his hand, they put the nails in his feet. He let them beat on his body. You did it for you and for me. Look at the glory of God. The heavens declaring he's sweet. Who won the box with the Lord? The enemy's out of his league.
Laying my life down like Cujo or Blue Nose. We go all out. Ever since he sent the call out, we've been head hunting till we fall out. When my dogs heard his voice, we followed the call. He ain't have to draw it out. It was Christ who let the dogs out like.
What's going on, good people, man? Welcome to the Most Definitely Podcast, man. Here we talk about life, Christ, and everything encouraging.
Yes, sir.
I am your host, your boy Isaiah.
Yes, sir.
Woo! Sitting with my homie here. What it do, bro? What's up, man?
What's the deal, man? It's Stace. What's going on, family?
Man, how y'all doing, man, out there, man? I'm excited, man. And, man, this is going to be a good conversation, man. Man.
Always.
Stace, man, this guy right here, man. All I can say is that this dude, man, this is my brother, man. This is my guy right here,
yeah. Something like that.
You know
Something like that. You feel me?
This is my guy right here, man. But
always, bro.
Yo, man, how's it going, man? How's the week been treating you, bro, man?
Hey, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I can't complain. You
Okay.
feel me? Last week ended off with a bang. Yeah, I did good last week with everything. You feel me? This week, I've actually been a little bit more focused than I normally have been, bro.
Okay, in what way? What you mean?
Hey, I'm just so in general.
Okay.
So spiritually, I've been, kind of in tune with God a little bit more than what I normally have been. Because at first, remember, I wasn't going to church like I should have.
Yep, I remember.
Yeah, we were just in between churches, basically. And now that I've kind of, found a church that I want to keep trying out, I just got a little bit more stability there.
Hey,
you feel me? So I feel real good about that. So you got that. And then business-wise, too, man, we're going to get into why I've been more focused. Once we get into the podcast, but I will say that I had outward help. I would say, one of my buddies hit me up and he said something crazy that really, it made me bunker down and have to focus in on. Okay, this is serious. Like, this is something I need to take way more serious than I have been. So that's we're gonna get into that. But
I like that.
Altogether, man, I would say I just been more focused and a little bit more locked in on the things that I'm trying to get done and accomplish. You feel me?
That's big, man.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
yeah,
ain't it
bro.
crazy, man? How like you'll hear something, man, and it'll speak something to you, or it's spoken, but then it does something mentally to you, and it helps you to think a creative. It helps you think a little different than normal, like what you would think if it wasn't spoken. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man?
Positive or negative. It could be something
man.
negative or positive, and it give you a different perspective. It's like, man, I would have never got to this point
had it would not been said, or somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert! You trying to give away the podcast?
Hey, no, we're gonna wait for the podcast, the quote and all of those good things.
Oh,
man.
come on, man! You giving them too much of a taste.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, hold on, man. Listen, let's get this stuff started right, man.
Come
We're not gonna
on.
go all the way over the top, man.
Ah, man, he be jumping at the bit, trying to get it out. But nah, what's going on with you, man? How your week been, bro?
Oh, man, my week has been great, bro. Like, same with you, man. Spiritually, man, I've been just really, man, learning a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, just about who I am individually, as a person, not just as a corporate body of Christ, but just as myself, and, learning to accept not you know what I'm saying, when things are just going wrong, but learning to accept that there's possibilities that I'm going to do something that is not always dope, always good, you know what I'm saying? But
that's impossible.
Yeah,
that's impossible.
Hey,
we talking about Isaiah Malone here,
I'm
guys.
Just saying, bro.
Hey, Mr. Perfection,
bro,
in every area.
Yo, it's been so crazy, man. I'm just saying, like, bro, this is like this week, man, has been so. Just I don't know, man. It's like I could say honestly, man, that like bro, I've been learning like weird stuff behind the scenes. Like, you know, for example, like if you know, just learning that okay, there's something awesome that's living on the inside of me, man, and it's good and it's important to just let it out, let it show, and don't be uncomfortable, so much uncomfortable with just being who you are, you know.
Facts.
Like we was talking right before this, y'all. Stay said something that was so big I want to bring up just before we get into it, but he talked about how just the necessary parts of just really being, you know, organic, like really who you are. I kind of lost my thought, but where I was going with that, but it was more so like you was talking about how to, like just continue to be relentless. It was something, bro. I kind of forgot. I lost my thought.
No, you good.
Bring me back in. Reel me in, bro. Hold on, reel me in. Like,
no, I know we did bring that up before we got on to the podcast. We were just talking about how you have to be relentless in whatever area that you're in. If it's ministry, if it's education. It was a prayer that you're thinking about. When we went into prayer, and I was just, you know, talking about how you have to be relentless in, you know, business or or ministry or whatever it is.
Yeah, bro.
And you know, that's the mindset that you have to go into whatever it is with, you know, if you're really trying to accomplish something big.
And you know, with that too, man, like I found this week too, bro, has really led me to really just like look at the simple fact that, okay, listen, I'm not gonna always do everything perfectly. And you know, when you do have that, like for me, when I had that mindset this week, one of the things it did was it challenged me to actually take a step back and think about, okay, this might not be perfect, but you know what I'm saying, I can't let this keep me in a position not to move forward. I got to keep moving, keep going and stuff like that. So for me this week has been that. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been reading as deep as I was the week before, but it just seems like with the reading that I've already done, things are just growing up and spiraling up now. I say spiraling up because comes up quick too.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But it's bringing me back to a place of just really just accepting who I am as an individual, as a man of God, but just as a person. Right. You know what I'm saying? And just having core values and just moving into that. So this week for me has been that. Yeah. And also, you know what I'm saying, bro? I you know, got some good stuff going on at the crib. Now me and my wife is talking a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, our conversations has been 2 to 3 hours, man.
Man, I've heard.
Mercy, man.
Your last couple conversations have lasted a couple days.
Listen,
literally. That's a work day.
Babe, if you're watching this, listen, we're going to have to cut our conversation short, and let's just, you know, just do like an hour or two a day or something.
No, listen, man, that's wealth. That's wealth. You feel me? That is a blessing.
Oh, man.
Y'all don't get tired of each other's voices. That's a blessing.
Nah, it's been crazy, bro. It's been crazy, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. But no, hey, listen, without further ado, listen, this is the Most Definitely podcast. We're about to get right into it. Let's actually get straight into the quote of the day, man. Listen, this one is by, I believe it is Tim Grover. Yeah. He was the personal trainer of D Wade, Kobe, and MJ. So, you know what I mean? Really, really influential dude, businessman. This is the quote of the day. This is, after this, we're going to pretty much tackle this point that this brings up. Here it goes. It says, crave the results so intensely that the work is irrelevant. To me, that is about the most fire thing to be said. Let me say that one more time. He said, crave the result so intensely that the work is irrelevant. So as you can see, we're pretty much getting into the topic of relentless, being relentless and having a relentless mentality when it comes to whatever it is that you're reaching. Whatever it is that you're reaching for, you have to be relentless when it comes to going after it. And I think one of the biggest reasons why you have to be relentless is because most of us are not starting from a position to where we're being spoon-fed. You know, we don't have a silver spoon in our mouths. Most of us actually don't have the necessary ingredients to being overly successful.
Wow.
Most of us have the ingredients of being average, of being mainstream. You know, your parents give you what they have, and most of our parents are going to be middle class. A lot of us are going to be, you know, lower class. Got some that are upper class, but for the majority, we have what it takes to maintain. We don't normally have what it takes to exceed. And I think that relentless mentality is the essence of true big success.
I like that, bro.
It's the essence of true big success.
I like that.
You see what I'm saying? That's what that success is made of. I bet
like
you
that.
if you can do a biopsy right now, I think it's called a biopsy. I'm probably all the way wrong scientifically, and when it comes to biology, I'm not the one to be asking questions from. But if you were to do like a brain surgery right now and do a biopsy and open up the brain of all of the really big successful people in this world, that's the common thread that you're going to find is that all of them have a relentless pursuit of success or a relentless pursuit of whatever goal they're searching for.
I like
so
that,
that's
bro.
one of the things we wanted to tackle on this day.
Yes, man. Listen, and that's dope, bro. When it said crave the results so intensely. And what's so dope is like when you crave something, man, you know what, you know, your mind goes to a place to where you're thinking about it, and you're thinking of, and your imagination actually creates a different, what I want to say, something in your actions, your body, everything. If you're craving some food,
it makes you salivate.
Yeah, you think about it, and then it does something extra to you. So I think that craving is a good thing when you're trying to obtain something. You know what I'm saying? If you're fighting and struggling, or if you're fighting to go hard in business, you know, crave it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get to a place to where, you know what, you're thinking about this thing consistently, and as you're thinking about it, what happens is, you know, it gives you a different there's a different response that comes with it, because it's not like you just going to do it. When you're craving something, it brings another action to you. And so now, you know what I'm saying, you're going deeper. But bro, look what it said. It said crave the results so intensely that the work is irrelevant. So it gets to a place where it's not even. I'm just doing it.
It's not work.
You know what I mean?
It's on the bottom speed.
It's not work.
I'm just like MJ, for example. This is just who I am.
Come on.
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
another day at the office.
That's good, bro.
It's not work. That's
like
why
that.
that's why MJ could get so pissed off at all the other guys for not doing the work that he was doing. Because he looking at it like, I want the championship. Y'all talking about practice? You complaining about coming to practice? We want the championship. All of this is just a means to an end.
Oh, that's good.
Why ain't you paying attention to the championship?
Yeah.
You feel me? And a lot of people say this.
I like that.
It's about your why. Your why has to be strong enough. Your want to has to be strong enough.
Yeah.
So going back to this quote right here. Let me pull this mug back up. And it says, crave the result so intensely that he put it up. That the work is irrelevant. I'm like you, bro. I'm focusing in on that word crave. Because if you crave something, you're salivating over it.
Give it to me, man. Come on, let's do it.
You know
It's,
how
sniper
crazy you
season.
would get mentally,
Scandalous,
like when
bro.
people are going hungry. You know how crazy they would get if they're really, really going hungry and they're really, really looking for food.
And then you crave. Oh,
and you craving it,
that's good,
bro. People get so mentally out of it that they start eating their own flesh.
Yeah, bro.
They'll pee and drink their own urine.
Yeah, bro.
You know that's how crazy you get when you want something so bad and it's not available.
Yeah.
So, and I'm so glad that he used the analogy of almost like a food, that parallelism, because when you use that, it's like, that's the level of stress you got to put on yourself in order to really get somewhere.
And you said something that was key. When you're craving something, let's just say, for example, you're hungry, you want to be satisfied, your appetite, you want to be satisfied, but you're craving something. You're craving food, right?
Yeah.
You're willing to eat anything to eliminate that hunger.
That's what I'm saying.
And so it's kind of like, you know, anytime we're in, let's just take this personal, man. Like, you know, for me, ministry, you know, it gets to a place to where, you know what, I got to get past the hunger pains of, you know, feeling like this is not going to amount to anything. You know, because the hunger pain
Ooh,
to
that's the hunger
constantly,
pains.
yeah, the hunger pain to constantly speak to you and say, you know what, this is not working, this is not
not
amounting to
enough.
nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you got to get past, you got to crave what you are after. You know what I'm saying? So much to where it's not even something that is here.
Yeah.
But you're craving it, and it's
I gotta get
actually
this
creating
fan, bro.
something
It's
in your
hot as a
mind, and you're
fool,
telling
man.
yourself, like, listen,
Shoot.
I have to get to this. I got to do this. That's all faith, really, for the most part, is.
Come on.
It's what you
Boy,
go
it's
for
hot.
and what you don't see.
Yeah.
So when you're craving something, you know what I'm saying? You know what? But let's go here. It can't just stop with craving. You have to be willing to go get something, to go do something to make it happen.
But that's
You
the
know
thing.
what I mean?
If you really are craving something, what you do to go get that something, you're not looking at it as work.
Yeah.
You're looking
Oh.
at it as this is necessary.
Yeah.
Not even necessary. This is just what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And I'm never going to stop until I get that thing, whatever
good.
that thing is.
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's why I so love that quote. But just getting into, you know, like personal development,
my
going
fan,
into my
boy, it's hot.
my personal life, when it comes to Royal Temple Nutrition, when it comes to just providing for my family, I crave that so much that these 14, 15-hour days that I've been working over the past 2 weeks, it's not work to me. I'm
Yeah.
doing what's necessary, you know, and I'm looking at the end result,
I like that.
looking at the paycheck, looking at the money coming in, or looking at the goal that we're reaching for, and I'm saying, okay, that's way bigger than this work. I'm
like
looking
that,
at my kids with a smile on their face and saying, oh, giving them what they need and what they want sometimes is
go.
way bigger than this little work that I got to put in to get to that thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? And looking at Royal Temple in the big
good.
picture, what my goal is for Royal Temple, that's way more than this little bit of work that I got to put in at the beginning. Now, when I say little bit, to everybody else, they think that I'm crazy for waking
Yeah.
up at 2 a.m. and hitting the gym.
Yep.
They think that I'm crazy for structuring out my time, even while I'm at work, of putting aside a whole block of time only to Royal Temple on studying different things. You
Man.
know, like they will say, man, you wasting all this time, you ain't made $1 from Royal Temple yet. But you're not looking at the end result like I am.
That's the thing, you know.
see?
Even in that quote, it said, "Crave the result." You have to have your
Yeah.
mind set on something, and that is so big. You know what? Whatever your something is, crave it. Have your mind set only solely on that. Like nothing else really matters. And what I like
I
is
see you
that
right there, bro.
what
I
it
see
does
you,
is
man.
it'll create a habit in you where
Sniper.
you're relentless to the point to where
Like
you know
that.
what, you're
Yeah.
not gonna burn out because it's not work.
Yeah.
It's just something that you know is you. And I love the fact, because you brought this up in a lot of the podcasts that we did on how Royal Nutrition is not something that's cool, is who I am. So when you're craving something, like for food, for example, we understand that we need food to live. That's just something that we can't live without.
Right.
The question I'm putting on the table is, what have you been pursuing that you know that you need, that you've been going after? You know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. When you are going after that thing, right? What you're craving a result where it's not gonna seem like work, because it's like, let me just say,
There
for
you
example,
go.
when I'm in the booth and I'm rapping, you know, it's something I enjoy doing. I love rapping. You know, I don't go in there with my mindset on I can't rap. I
Yeah.
understand that it's who I am. It's something I've been gifted to do, so I can go into that and go do that and accomplish it effortlessly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
craving a result. I want this song to be finished,
Yeah.
to be complete, to be done. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. Why is this song being created? Right. And I think that that's what we got to get to. We got to get to that place where, like, okay, why am I doing what I'm doing? And so ultimately, I want to go a little bit personal. For me, you know, doing any type of music, right? Like, let's just say, like, you know, I'm recording this song or putting out an album or whatever it might be. You know what I mean? Now I'm beginning to understand that it has to be a why behind what I'm doing. Why did Michael Jordan train the way that he did? He wanted to win championships,
There
right?
you go. That's it.
He wanted to win championships. So
That's it.
the question is, it's that why that, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going to make you train even harder. That's what's going to make you go even harder.
Bro.
Having that why.
That's it. That's it. That's really what it all boils down to. You look at the difference between, and you can do this in your personal life. You look at the difference between somebody that is starving for food and look at what they do, how much energy they put into going and getting food, versus somebody that could use something else to eat.
Bro, I like that, bro. Come on,
Which
bro.
one do
Can I
you
get
think
that,
is
though?
really
Serious.
going to be able to
Bro.
go get a certain amount of food before the other? I'm willing, if I'm starving and you could just use something else to eat,
Hey, they just
I'm willing
posted.
to cross the earth with no shoes, socks, in the freezing cold to
I like
find me
that.
a meal. And you like, that's a little too much. I mean, I'm cool to my next meal. I'm cool. I'm good.
I like that, bro.
I'm willing to do way more than you so I can accomplish way more than you.
Whoa.
That's why you
I
have
like
to.
that.
That's why you have to be able to assess your level of energy that you're giving to the thing.
Yeah.
Do you really want it as bad as you say you want it?
I like that.
Your energy level is directly correlated with the result that you're gonna get. Your energy level is directly correlated with the result that you're gonna get. If you're given average
in this
energy,
building, man. I'm
you're
telling you,
probably
this dude in
gonna
this
get an
building.
average result or a less than average result because everybody's given average energy.
And bro, you said something that I want to highlight again, bro. The person that's gonna go the strongest for the meal is the one that's the hungriest.
Exactly.
Like you said, like, you know,
Give it to me.
there
Thank
could be
you.
a person right now that has already had a meal. They're good. They're straight. They're not gonna go as hard as they're not gonna go fully directly into that thing.
What's
because,
up with it, Kyrul
you know what I'm
Gaming
saying? They
TV?
already have,
Who,
you know, been
is saying
satisfied.
that?
My question
Hold on one
is,
second,
what has
bro.
satisfied you?
That's a podcast that me and a friend do. We do a podcast every Friday. This is the one we just aired this Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. So, bro, if you want to check it out, bro, go on my YouTube channel and type in or go to my YouTube channel and hit the subscribe button because every Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time we do a podcast. Mental development, spiritual development, personal development, and just talking about different things on how we should be able, how we should, you know, progress. Oh, no! Different things, how to progress in life and just, you know, to stay encouraged and built up and, you know, focusing on building your brand, your business, whatever you might be striving to do as an individual. So, yeah, I just want to encourage you, bro, to go check that out, Kyrul Gaming. Now, I don't know, bro. I think you might be subscribed to my channel. If you are, bro, just make sure that you got your notifications on because every Friday we release a podcast about an hour long and just talking about a lot of mental development, personal development, spiritual development, family, you know, all of those things, man, is just big. So, yeah, that's me and my friend. We are doing a podcast. So, yeah, man, this is just something that we've been doing. But I just actually play it when I do my my game, man. I'm getting destroyed. But yeah, we do it when I do I just play it when I do the game, and so yeah, that's pretty much it right there, bro. So that's what you hear in the background, man. Yep.
From stopping being relentless.
Oh,
You know,
digging deep.
And the
digging
reason I
deep.
say that is because like when we get satisfied, we are willing to accept anything, you know what I'm saying, to the place to where we're like, okay, at least I did, you know, get my sermon
Got
together.
it.
That's it. At least I did study. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that
Bruh.
like, how do you stay hungry for what you're going after? How do you be relentless to stay hungry?
Bro, this dude in
So-
this window.
That's what I'm saying. You said,
on, bro.
You basically just said satisfaction is the enemy
It's
of
the enemy.
relentlessness.
Come on, man.
It's the enemy of relentlessness.
That's Stace's quote. Don't y'all take that. That belongs to this man right
Hey,
here.
yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm gonna take that
Hey.
one. I'm gonna take that one. That one
Don't
hit
y'all
me.
take that quote.
Hey, but I'm really just paraphrasing what you done said.
That's big though, bro. Like,
That's-
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, satisfaction is the enemy of relentlessness.
Wow, bro.
And when you think about it,
like
that's
that.
exactly the truth.
We
Yeah.
pressing t-shirts, y'all.
Come
All
on,
we
come
pressing
on, come on,
t-shirts,
come
you know what
on,
I'm saying?
man.
Y'all want one of those?
Come on. Hey, that's exactly what it is, man. So when you see that, hey, I'm cool with, you know, I'm just I'm gonna keep everything real practical. I'm just gonna use, you know,
Yeah.
things that we all probably have. I'm cool with the home that I have for my
Yeah.
family, even though I got 4 kids and we only got 2 or 3 bedrooms, and you know, but I mean, they taken care of. They got a roof over their head, but you know, you probably need another bedroom. Let's just say.
Yeah,
But
bro.
when you're comfortable with what you have, even if you say, oh, I want 3 bedrooms or I
wow.
want 4 bedrooms, the problem is the truth of the matter is that you don't want it hard. You don't want it enough.
Come on, bro.
You don't want it enough because if you wanted it enough, your actions would then mirror your
on.
want level.
Listen, you spoke something that's big. When you get satisfied with what you have, there's no more desire for in you to
Yeah.
continue to get big, to go hard.
Yeah.
Bro, you spoke. This is so crazy. Now, since we have obtained a sense of satisfaction, how can you break free from that? Here, What we're talking, how to be relentless in what you do. Now check this out. The other day, my wife, bro.
Yeah.
Father God.
Uh-oh.
Down on me. Like shot down on me.
All right, here we go.
My wife, bro, came to me. She was talking to me, bro, about something. Well, I went to her asking her some advice about something, right?
Okay.
Like, babe,
right.
listen, okay, I got this new song. I'm excited about it. Shameless plug. Something's coming real good, real soon with this music.
Let's get
So I went
it.
to my wife. I said, babe, listen to this song. She said, cool. She listened to the song. She liked the song. Everything was dope. But then I showed her the album cover to this music I'm putting out. Shameless plug. Album's coming out. Okay. But, bro.
Oh, man, super shameless.
So I can't go into deep detail, but I can give you a little trailer. So my wife basically was saying that she didn't really see the album cover the way that I saw it and my intentions behind it, right? We're talking about how do you be relentless when you have got to a place of satisfaction. So she got to a place to where she was just we talked for 3 to 4 hours, bro. Went into a real big conversation about, I'll say debate. I ain't gonna say conversation.
Yeah. He was trying to tread lightly. He was trying to.
Bro was trying to tread lightly, bro. I was trying
between the truth and the lie. Here we go.
So
come on, that was
she told me
headshot.
that basically, you know what I'm saying, that as a Christian woman, she went into this whole big ordeal about, you know, what she wouldn't do and what she would do as a Christian woman, what she would buy, what she wouldn't buy as a Christian woman. And it was all over the fact of basically my album cover and the song.
Attention, brothers and sisters. Listen, my name is Stace, and I'm here to present to you with the new official sponsor for the podcast, Royal Temple Nutrition. You heard it, Royal Temple Nutrition. Listen, Royal Temple is a fitness movement, okay? And it's designed to get the kingdom more active and more balanced from the inside to the outside. Here at Royal Temple, we push physical fitness as well as spiritual fitness, giving tips, tricks, strategies, and a lot of motivation to help you accomplish your fitness goals, your health goals, and your overall goals in your day-to-day life. So if you know this is something that you're in need of, this is something that you like, you need that get up and go. You need something in your face every day to say, hey guys, we can do it. Please don't hesitate to like and follow our Facebook page. That is exactly what we give you every single day. And it is non-stop encouragement and life hacks to get into your goals and getting them accomplished to your satisfaction, okay? And once you do, shoot us a message on Facebook and we will send you one of our new Royal Temple Nutrition shaker bottles for 50% off. 100% no lie, okay? And all that being said, guys, listen, I love you guys. This is Stace again here with Royal Temple Nutrition, where we honor the fact that our temples are the temples for the Holy Spirit. Join the movement now and enjoy the podcast, all right? Love you guys. Stay up.
Now, let me say this. How do you be relentless when you get satisfied? I'll tell you this.
Okay.
Get around people. If you're trying to be relentless, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're trying to be relentless, listen, get around people who are not going to agree with you.
Ooh, and who won't allow you to give up?
Come on. Because, and I say that because I understand something clearly now, bro. When you're around people that agree with everything you do, you're not going to be hungry.
Come on. That's satisfaction.
You know what I'm saying?
That's satisfaction. 'Cause, hey, their life motto is satisfaction.
Come on,
so
bro.
they go project that to you.
Like,
Yes.
bro,
That's why I also agree when you get around people that
Yeah.
are always going to push you to do more.
Do more.
And
Exactly.
you get
Ooh.
around people that are relentless.
Yes, bro.
If you one of the reasons why I can't stop is because of my brother here.
Yeah, same here. You know what I'm
You
saying?
see what I'm saying? Like, what do I say to you? You know,
be like-
if I'm done with Royal Temple Nutrition, I'm done doing all of that kind of stuff. I'm done with the podcast, whatever. What do I say to you? I just let everybody that
got
was
murdered.
relying on me
got
down.
murdered.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because
That's good,
I wanted
bro.
to give up, but because I got people like him around me, I got people like, you know, my inner circle around me that are all go-getters.
That's good, bro.
Now, bro,
Yeah.
I don't see a path to quitting.
Come on, man.
There's no path around me that leads to quitting.
Ooh, and I'm gonna say, bro, like when you think about it that way, you need some people in your corner that are not gonna be yes man, and you need some people in your corner that are not gonna be people that agree with what you do, but they're gonna say, listen, take this step, you know, because bro, if you got people in your corner, and I've noticed this, if people are in your corner constantly agreeing with everything that you do, first, what one thing is gonna do, how do you be realistic? The first thing it's gonna do is it's going to put you in a stagnant position to where you can't grow because you don't have any resistance against what you're doing.
Yeah.
You gotta have some type of resistance to be relentless.
That made me think
some
about the
type
gym.
of, you see what I'm saying? You
If
gotta
you don't
have
got
some
resistance,
type of resistance
big,
to be
bro.
relentless.
Yeah,
What
that's
is your resistance?
Right.
Like I know if I take to my wife something, my wife is not going to show me what's good in it. My wife is going to show me what I can get better with it, which is frustrating to a person that wants to hear what's good about it.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I'm understanding and realizing like now, okay, I need to be humble enough to hear what she's saying
Right.
and not get sensitive about it or take it to the sensitive bank and cash it in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I like
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I like that. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You know,
Hey.
but what you think about that, bro?
No, I agree. And I would say that I have a really good segue into my next point. I think I told you about this when my boy was talking to me.
Yeah, bro.
And I brought it up earlier in the podcast. So basically the whole situation, give y'all a little context. I'm doing some work. My boy meets up with me as I'm doing some work, and we just kind of get to chatting a little bit. And I was telling him I'm brainstorming about Royal Temple Nutrition, just doing some different branding things. Again, shameless plug. Royal Temple is actually about to be going under a little bit of an overhaul. So I'm changing some things as far as branding because I don't want it to look like other brands, and I don't want any copyright infringement and all of that kind of stuff coming down the line. So I'm trying to think through this branding thing a little bit heavier.
I like that.
So doing that, and I was telling him kind of what I'm thinking. And one thing that he brought up to me, it was kind of a criticism. He was like, man, listen, my boy D, he was like, man, listen, I love what you're doing, but I don't know if you've thought through everything the way you probably should. And he was like, man, I'm not sure, like, are you as knowledgeable as you need to be on the market? And he was just asking some questions that I did not have specific answers to. So it wasn't like he was wrong. He was pointing out something that he saw. And I had two choices then. I could have, in my mind, said, man, he's right. I'm not cut out for this. Like, I'm over here letting things slip under the rug, or letting things slip by me, and I'm not paying attention. So am I really cut out for this? Or I could have took what he said and said, he's right. You got to bunker down. The difference between those two mindsets, one of them is relentless to pursue to the goal. The other one is just looking for a result. I'm just looking to be successful, whatever that means.
Yeah, bro.
But if I'm relentless to a specific desired result, relentless, not just looking, not just want, not just kind of desire. If I'm craving so intensely that what was the quote?
Yeah, bro.
Craving so intensely that even the work in and of itself is irrelevant.
It become irrelevant. Yeah.
Then I'm going to be able to take even negative criticism and flip it and make it empower me and get me to my goal even faster and even better.
I like that, bro.
So that's what I believe about that. It takes a certain level of mentality, that relentless mentality, to be able to, it turns it turns any information into good, helpful information.
Bro, when we use as a metaphor being relentless, and you being hungry, you're craving what you're craving.
Yeah.
When you are hungry, anything you eat will give you energy. So let me be a little bit down in the roots here.
Okay.
When you are pursuing anything in business, anything in ministry, anything worthwhile, what I'm beginning to realize is every situation is an opportunity for some fuel for you to be successful in what you're doing.
Yes, sir.
If a person brings to you and say like, yo, I don't like your rap.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking about that in a way to where you sit down and you let that put you in a corner,
that's the fuel for you to be more relentless.
Oh,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
so if you're you have to crave. Oh my God, let me bring that up one more time. You have to crave the result so intensely that the work is irrelevant. So if you're craving a result, you get what I'm saying? Anything you do, let's just take it to the gym. In the gym, and you're lifting, it's going to be beneficial to your gains.
Come on.
Right? But if
Exactly.
you go to the gym and you have already surpassed lifting 20 dumbbells, the only way that those 20 dumbbells are going to be beneficial for you if you lift in 60s now is if you lift the 60s first and then go back to the 20s. Right? That's the only way that you're going to be able to get more results from lifting the smaller things. So hear what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
I'm with you on that one.
The only way for us to get to a place of, I think success, because we talked about this on a lot of our podcasts, success is a state of mind. It's relative to your situation.
Yeah.
I'm seeing success like this. That now, since I know, because I hear this all the time, people say like, Zay, your rap is trash. You know, your Just Jesus brand is peeling. I heard a lot of things, but if you're craving a result and you don't, if you're craving a result, right, you are willing to eat anything that comes your way, and you're going to use that for fuel so that you can be, you're going to eat whatever so that you can get your energy to go forward, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like you said, any information that comes towards you, even if it's a criticism or if it's, you know, bigging you up saying that it's great, you're going to use that information to get to the end result, because at the end of the day, the end result is the goal.
Come on, bro.
The end result is the goal. It's not the intermediate stuff.
I like that, bro.
So if I'm looking for a championship, yes, I want the win. I want this win right here tonight. We about to play this team. I want this win. But at the end of the day, if we win, I'm looking at what we did to win that game. If we lose, I'm looking at what we did to lose that game so that we can do something so that I can win that game next time, because the end result is the championship. If you ask LeBron right now, they like fit 500. Right now, they like 500. They have not been what we thought they were going to be this year. But if you ask LeBron right now, is he discouraged about the championship? He's going to say, of course not. Why? Because the championship ain't here yet. Everything that's happening, I'm learning from so that we can go get that thing. Now, when it comes about and we lose it, now I'm discouraged. But he cannot be discouraged just because he lost a game. He's about to put that information, bad information, into his mind and start figuring out what he got to do to make this thing right.
I'm about to step on somebody's white crispy forces
Air
Force Ones on this.
Here we
I'm
go.
about to step on him. Listen,
That was hatred.
Y'all done riled him up.
Hey, I'm about to step on somebody's crispy forces right here. Listen, what I want to tell you is this: like, the person that said you was garbage, the person that said you didn't have it, the person that said that, you know what, this ain't good. Relentless people hear that and use that for fuel. But hold up. How you process that is the most important part of your relentlessness. So, for example, I've been told that I've been trash with my rapping, right? In the past, I would hear something like that, and I'll be like, you know what, man, I'll try to prove to them, come on, somebody, that I'm not trash. But if your goal is only the championship, that's going to work. If you are trying to win multiple championships, that's not the right energy you want to put into your what you're doing. So what I'm saying is this, is that what I've learned is now when I hear that, like Stay said earlier, this is so big. He knew that he was actually filling him with some things that he probably believed that were beneficial to him. So he said, like, hey, Stace, you know what? Have you looked deeper into this? Instead of Stace getting to a place to where he was willing to attack, Stace was like, you know what? Let me hear what this brother got to say. But at the same time, that's not going to be the ammunition for me to get to where I need to go, right? And so all I'm saying is this. If a person is basically calling you trash or calling you garbage, that is something that you can use to be relentless, but you don't want to. You get what I'm trying to say?
No,
right?
I hear what you're saying. And what I would say to that is that it's not the criticism that should push you to having a view for the championship or the multiple championships. It's what the criticism produces in you.
There it is.
that gets you to that point.
It's what it produces.
Because what it produced in me
that's good.
now is a relentless desire to learn about the areas in the industry that maybe has been going,
That's
you know, over my head.
That's
so
it.
now I have basically added ammunition,
Mm-hmm.
and that ammunition came from him pointing out a weak spot.
Yeah.
So he points out a weak
good.
spot. I realize he's right
Mm-hmm.
because my mentality is all focused towards the goal. I take what he said and I twist it, and now I'm adding ammunition
bro.
into my own gun.
Come on, bro.
To get to my point. I mean, to get to my goal, because I am relentless towards the goal.
And that's the thing, like the way you can be relentless, and this is
Come
key
on, man.
in any field, in where they wear suits and where they wear jump suits or where they wear jogging pants or pants, whatever field, you can be relentless with the way that you think about a negative situation if you apply the information that was given to you positively. So he just gave a great example of that situation. Let's just say he was being negative.
Yeah.
If you go into a situation saying this person is negative, then that's how you're going to receive it.
Yeah.
All information is not bad information when you apply it in the right place. And I'll say this, and the reason I say that is because, and I like to speak practically, because for me, when he told me that before, man, I got offended. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about, bro? I'm hot. You tripping. I can rap.
Right.
Dude, I got bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got bars.
On top of
Like,
bars.
hey, you know what I'm saying? God gave me this tongue. I'm
Come
tight,
on,
bro.
come on.
You know, but I think it's
Hey.
how you hear that determines how relentless you will be
Come on.
in order to obtain a certain goal. You know, so how can you be relentless? I think the first step in being relentless is being careful to listen to
Give it
the
to us.
information that was given to you
Give it to
and
us.
how you apply what was given to you.
Exactly.
I think that's the first step.
It's
for
about
me.
the energy you give to it.
Ooh.
It's
He
the
said
energy that you give to it.
Man, see, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking parables, and he just
Hey.
going straight for the. Hey, he going straight for
Hey.
the knockout.
Hey, listen, we got our roles on this podcast.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me? We got our roles on this podcast.
Hey, that's big, bro.
Hey, listen, it's about the energy that you give to it. Anything
good.
that approaches you, you give it the right energy. You always have to give it the right amount of energy.
I like
if
that,
somebody
bro.
comes to you and they bigging you up 100, think about it, bro. It goes not just on the criticism way, it goes also on the praise way.
On the praise as
so,
well,
so
bro.
if on the criticism point, if somebody's criticizing you, yeah, you got to give it the right energy. You got to be able to take what you need from it and twist it and use that. But then on the praise side,
Come on, bro.
if
I like
somebody's
this.
praising you to the hilt, you can't look at it like everything that they saying is gospel, because it's from their perspective. So you take what you need
Bro.
from that, what they like, and what you need from
Yeah,
that,
bro.
and you flip it and you use that as well. But it's not like either one of them you can take whole stock and barrel and
Yep.
use it all.
I
It's
like
about
that.
what you need, and you got to give the right amount of energy to each one.
I like that, bro. I want to speak a little bit on that praise part too, because one of the things I begin to realize too is if you only focus in on everything people are saying good about you, and you continue to go like Stay said, you gotta take what you need from out of there. So another way to be relentless, how
Yeah.
can you be relentless and continue to be relentless, is be careful how you hear praise. Be careful how you hear somebody say, hey man, your shot is wet. Be careful how you hear somebody say, you know what, you got a wicked crossover. Be
Hey.
careful how you hear.
He said, "Be careful how you
because,
hear."
Boy, if
That
you-
should have
if-
been the name of the podcast,
Oh
but
my
that's
God.
hard.
Be careful how you hear, because I'm telling you, bro,
Ooh.
like somebody could come to you and be like, yo, man, you the dopest this because of
Yeah.
something that they pulled from it. It's both ways. We're pulling and they're pulling, but we're saying be careful
Yeah.
how you hear. You know what I'm saying? For those that are trying to be relentless, because my wife, me and my daughter had this conversation. She loves football.
Yeah.
And we sat down, we talked about it. She was like, you know what I'm saying, Daddy, they talk bad about me. You know what I'm saying? I go out there, I go handle it, I make it happen, X, Y, and Z. I said, okay, sweetie. I was like, that's good. And I was like, so why, what, you know, she said, I can't wait to get the bag. I said, but what are you going to do when you get the bag? And she, you know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to continue to use that same ammunition? Because the goal is, this is what I'm saying, man.
Yeah.
If your goal is the bag and your energy is toward the bag, when you get the bag, where is your energy? Like, what is your energy? So what we're
already
talking about
satisfied.
is craving the result,
Yeah.
being in these atmospheres where, you know, and I've realized that now. Like,
Yeah.
I used to run away from conflict.
One of the reasons I did, because I didn't want to hear what I was doing wrong. I wanted to hear what I was doing right.
Yeah,
But just because what somebody says you're doing wrong in their point of view doesn't mean that you are not great or successful in what you're doing. Like what Stay said at the beginning of this podcast was that he needed to take out of it what he needed for himself personally.
Facts.
To continue to pursue what he's already been pursuing.
Okay. Facts.
You get what I'm saying? To be successul at what he's doing.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So what we're talking about is energy and your relationship to information that's presented to you.
Oh,
You have to be able to have a good relationship with any information that's presented to you, right?
I like that, bro.
So if my relationship to positive information is, I just want all of that. That's all I'm looking for.
Yep.
Then I'm never going to be able to receive. I'm never going to be able to. Right. I'm never going to be able to grow. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to go into the gym. That's basically like me going into the gym and lifting 20s. I'm lifting 20s the whole time. You see what I'm saying? I ain't growing nothing. But everybody around me.
Lift a 40 pound, please.
Everybody around me like, oh, boy, you doing it. You making it happen. But I ain't gaining nothing.
Man.
Versus if I go do 20s and somebody say, man, you doing all right. But, I mean, what are you doing? That ain't nothing, bro.
Bro. Can you speak about that? Because this is, I believe, applied to what we're actually even talking about. Just showing up at the gym and being number one with your key fob at the gym doesn't mean that you're relentless, bro. Can you kind of speak to that part where a person being relentless is not doing the same thing but not applying yourself?
No, being relentless. Yeah.
Hold on, bro. Come on, man.
Hey,
He gave himself a revelation. Hey,
I see how it is.
well, context, because I don't know if we talked about this. I don't remember, but
I don't think we got into it.
yeah, I know we were going to, but I don't think we did. So context, I go to a gym. I'm not gonna say where, because I ain't trying to bust nobody out. I go to a specific gym. This gym that I go to, they actually rank everybody from 1 to like 20 of the top people that are basically consistently coming to the gym every day.
Yeah.
Right. And so I know somebody that basically they are atop that ranking. Right. So literally they're there every day, like without fail. I'm talking 7 days a week. I mean, they there.
Man.
Right. But and I knew this person for a minute. And I never really seen them with their clothes off or nothing like that. But one day, we seen each other in the gym. I had, my little tank top on, and they had their tank top on, and it was a vast difference. And I just started really grinding, maybe 5 months ago, I would say. 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And man, my body has changed like that because I'm applying myself not just in the gym, but outside the gym. And you see what I'm saying?
Bro.
So, but when I seen this person, I'm like, yo, I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was expecting something way better than what I got because of the diligence that he was putting in. I said he got the diligence that I want to be able to come to the gym every day. So I'm thinking, man, he should have way better results. And the results wasn't there like that. You know what I'm saying? But my results were showing up way more than him, all to the point to where he was asking me what I was doing.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
I like that, bro.
And so, but to your point, that just speaks on one of us is relentless in general.
Yeah.
The other one is relentless in
Which
an
is showing
area.
up. See,
Relentless in showing up
just
and not
showing up.
relentless
work
in
ethic.
applying it even outside of the gym. So yeah, that's back to your
good.
point, bro.
Yo, and I want to kind of like pin, you know what I'm saying? Let's pin it on that, bro, because that is what I see too. Like how you can be relentless is, you are relentless not by just showing up. You are relentless by getting into what you're doing, blood, sweat, and tears, trial and error.
Yes, sir.
And that's what we're talking about. Like, how can you push somebody out of their comfort zone that's continuing to pursue something, an insanity type vibe? How do you push them out of that comfort zone? You need the criticisms from those who can look and see what you don't see. I told my wife this the other night. I said, babe, I understand what you are saying. I was like, babe, I want you to watch this because I know that you are not going to tell me what's working about what I'm doing. I know you are going to be the one who sees what needs to be perfected.
Facts.
Like, you want somebody on your team. How can you be relentless? Get somebody on your squad that wants to see the perfection, that loves you enough to rock with you, to be with you, but not afraid to be able to say, like, okay, look, this area right here, This is where I would say like tighten up. Prime example, a personal issue for me, or I want to say issue, but a personal situation with me.
Right.
I did this song, sent it to my homie, one of the guys that I can trust, sending it to him because he's not gonna be like, bro, that was dope, but he's gonna be like, bro, look, what are you trying to do with this song? Well, I'm trying to reach the youth. The youth ain't gonna listen to this, bro. What do you mean? Listen, what's current right now and what the youth are listening to, you need to actually do that. And I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool. He's like, if you're gonna do a song like this, you listen to the first one. If that mug is dope and you don't come harder than he did, nobody's gonna listen to what you're saying. So I was like, you know what, bro? Okay, so I get where you're coming from. I was like, but personally for me, I think the song is dope.
Right.
That's the guy that goes in just showing up with the key fob, right? He's just showing up with the key fob. But the guy who's relentless in and out of the gym is saying like, okay, look, all right. So what he told me was that this song, it's not that it's bunk, but what your goal is, what you say you want to reach the youth. Ain't nobody gonna listen to this in the youth part of it. Has a great concept, great concept, but there's some things that you can tighten up on, so it don't lose who you are. But there's some things you can tighten up on that'll make it what you are wanting. Because if I would have said I'm just recording this for myself, you'd be like, cool,
yeah, do what you do.
You know what I'm saying? But if you are like that, you got to crave the results. If your result is getting ahead or doing something different, you have to get outside of your comfort zone, get people that love you, but that are not afraid to criticize you and oh my God, are not afraid to challenge your relationship with them, not on the basis of I am walking away, but challenge what they're yes man to you, right? You know what I'm saying? That you have to have somebody like that in your corner. So how can you be relentless? I would say my third one would be get somebody that is going to challenge their relationship with you on the basis of saying like, listen, you know what? I love you, but this is not it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And like, in tandem with that, you gotta be comfortable with uncomfortability.
Woo!
You feel me? And that's pretty much what you're saying. A lot of stuff I be saying, I be just backing up bro right here. So yeah, I'm just saying what I'm saying in tandem to what he's saying.
Hey, that's big though.
But no, that's what you got to be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Yeah, bro.
And that's what's gonna, again, that resistance, that level of resistance is gonna get you farther than you ever thought you would be able to without it. If you only have people again around you that's gonna say, hey man, you the best thing since sliced bread, then you probably ain't gonna change nothing because you already the best thing since sliced bread. But if people are around you that also have a goal to reach, that also are pressing, that can see the flaws in you and love you enough to tell you the truth, you keep them people right there on you right there with you, because that actually is going to push you way farther than anything else would. It's going to push you way farther when somebody is saying, hey, listen, man, you need to pick up those 60s, put down them 20s, man, but don't worry, I'm here with you, and I'm going to spot you. We're going to make sure you get this up.
Come on, bro.
You see what I'm saying? We're going to make sure you get these gains.
Yeah.
That's the person you need with you in that gym with you.
That's so big because even after he told me what he said, bro, he's actually even helping me push the new actual song I have now. You know what I find so amazing?
Come on.
I think that like when we get to a place to where we are no longer held hostage by the criticisms that could, the criticism of they don't like me versus the criticisms of they want better for me, and even if a person is trying to be negative towards you, us having a positive, like we talked about positive affirmations, us speaking positive over our life, knowing who we are as individuals, not being defined by what people say, but ultimately, just drawing what you need to be successful. If Stace is in the gym pumping 20s and he's saying, Zay, I want to be able to look more defined as a brother who loves him, and if I'm not basically telling him, bro, you need to get these 40s and lift and do these many reps X, Y, and Z, I'm not, as a friend and as someone who hears what he says he wants, his goals, I'm not gonna be able to contribute to him what he wants in order to be successful. But here's the thing, those who are on the opposite side of helping someone be relentless, you cannot be afraid of a sad face when you tell them that. Because though the people who want to grow are craving the result so much that they're willing to work without feeling the pain from what you said. But there are people, bro, who hear the criticisms and it's so painful for them. They want the results, but they're not willing to do what it takes to do what it takes to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So basically, you might crave the results. Or maybe you, maybe you want the results, but you don't crave the results. And the reason why I say that is because going back to our first analogy with the person that's starving and craving food, I don't care how many people get in front of him and say, you suck. You can't get to this. You ain't going to be able to find no food. Tell me how many of them comments really resonated with that person. Woo. They're like, I could care less what you saying.
My God.
You see what I'm saying? Like I could care less what you're saying because I'm focused on the result. I need to go get the food. Like you talking is actually making me. I'm about to kill you and eat you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm hungry.
I'm not tripping on that.
But that's big though. I love that analogy because he said like I'm about to kill you and eat you. In other words,
hello. Want to get some Just Jesus wear? Head over to our website at justjesusclothing.com and pick up some Just Jesus wear. We have many things to choose from. We have clothes for men, clothes for women, and we have so much more on the way. I want to let you know that we're so thankful for the love and support you have shown our ministry. Thank you so much again. We love you, and God bless you. JustJesusClothing.com.
I'm going to take exactly what you're telling me right now. I'm gonna use that to eat. To go to where I gotta go. That's so big, bro. That's so big. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We do not promote cannibalism.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Nah, yeah.
Right.
Clarice, hello, Clarice.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But listen, I think that's so big, man. You gotta be willing to eat whatever is given to you. Yeah. Whatever people are saying, you gotta be willing to eat. You gotta be willing to digest it. You gotta be willing to, and that's the thing. You know, sometimes people close their ears to what they don't want to hear in situations because they don't want to feel the burn or the pain that comes with it. But the burn and the pain that comes with it is what you need. That's how. So question. I mean, check this out. How do you know that you are craving the results so intensely that you are willing to go wherever, and do whatever and not be affected by? How do you know? You will know this. When you are in a situation and you know that a person wants the worst thing for you and they're not seeing it the way that you see it, but what they're saying, like Stay said, you get that and you flip it and then turn it into something positive, and their loss is your gain, bro.
On.
You know what I'm saying? They thought they was hating on you, but they just helped you out.
Preach.
Hey,
no, I'm with you 100%. I'm with you. Hey, let me see that quote real quick.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm with you 100%. And here you go. How do you know that you want a result so intensely that the work is irrelevant? How do you know that you crave something that bad? And I believe you know that you crave something that bad when you're not even paying attention to the work.
Come on, bro.
When somebody brings up to you, man, you really been going hard. You really been, and you have to think back and say, oh man, I have been going hard.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, because you're not even paying attention. Like, again, the work is irrelevant.
Or those
it's
words,
the goal.
Or those words that people say are not affecting you to stop, but it's intensifying you going forward.
But my thing is, bro, I'm trying to get people to see that this thing is so real and it's so deep. Because when I think about, I am at a point right now that I want a goal so bad that I have not considered all the work that I'm putting in. If you asked me a couple years ago, hey man, would you want to, work 14, 15 hours a day and do all this and all that and be trying to do all this? I would be like, man, that don't sound good at all. But as my mentality changed, now I don't even see the work that I'm doing.
That's good, bro.
I'm not even paying close attention to the work that I'm doing. I'm just working.
Yeah.
And my work in and of itself, it does not resonate with me as something that I don't want to do because I actually enjoy doing it because it gets me closer to my goal.
Yeah.
So when every single time that Michael Jordan laced up to go practice, he was getting closer to his goal.
Yeah.
Every time he went and laced up to go play a game, he was getting closer to his goal.
Wow,
and if a heckler was a heckler was in the crowd and they said, "Jordan, you trash." He probably think about the relationship he has to the information that they gave. Again, the relationship that he had to that is he said, okay, I'm going to take that, twist it, use it to produce something in me to now go win this game.
That goes to to our biblical foundational principle says don't be overcome with evil, but overcome evil with good. You took that very thing that could have been possibly
you meant it
them,
for evil.
Yeah, it could have been them actually coming there and saying like, hey, you know what, you trash just to get a name for themselves. But the crazy part is that, you know what, you took that and just used that for something good. So now, you know, like you said something that got me meditating a little deeper.
Okay.
Crave the result so intensely that the work is irrelevant. You got to crave what you are wanting to do. When people make comments about what you're doing that's not this, that it don't even matter. You get to a place to where you like, you know what, that don't matter. Like I was telling my wife the other night, I said, babe, the numbers of what we're doing is not the reason that I want to do things differently and advance and be more business oriented. That's not the reason why. The reason why is because it is now time for us to get this to the masses. So it's mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like when your mind is set not on a personal agenda, but when it's set, like, you know what I'm saying, with things in place that are personal, but at the same time it's going to benefit other things. Like Jordan couldn't go in the game and win it on his own. Like, who won those championships? The team did. Jordan was a huge piece to it. Don't get me wrong.
Always.
Scotty was there.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Robin
was there. All of these other individuals. And so what I'm saying is that all of those, let's just take this, let's just make it practical. Everybody on that squad, let's just use that as an analogy. Just bringing Jordan out and just soloing him.
Got you.
Give it up.
All of those other pieces around him were crucial for the success that he needed to win championships. So what I'm saying is that person that says you're trash, that person that says you're not gonna make it, that person that says, have you thought about this, that person that says, that's a part of your team for your success. You know what I'm saying? That's the team of success. Like a lot of times, you know, we want to put ourselves in rooms with just people that think exactly like us, but that's not going, because you get in a room with people that think exactly like you. Say you got five Jordans in a room.
You might as well be in a room by yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. If you got 5 minds that are all symmetrical, you might as well be in a room by yourself.
Exactly.
There's no such thing as brainstorming if I'm literally talking to somebody that's thinking exactly like what I'm thinking.
Come on, bro.
There's no progression. There's no progression. You have to be around people that are as sharp as you or want what you want.
Yeah, bro.
Around your same level or whatever, or higher than you.
Yeah, bro.
Those are the people you surround yourself with, and you accept criticism, you accept praise, but you take what you need from that criticism, what you need from that praise, and that's what's going to push you to further heights. You feel me? And then they're not going to allow you to stumble. They're not going to allow you to fall, at least. You can stumble, but they're not going to allow you to fall.
Yeah,
and it's your want, it's your why. Going back to your why. It's your why that's going to push you and make you relentless. My why is why I'm relentless.
That's good, bro.
That's the reason.
Why. The why, yes. So
that's
why,
the reason, bro.
why
Yes,
are
sir.
you going to the gym? Why are you going to work out? Why are you ministering? Why?
Yeah.
So when those things do show up, like, you know what I mean, you're going to continue to be relentless in what you do because your why is in place. You know what I'm saying? Your foundation is there. Everything that you need is in place. You know what I'm saying? But I love the fact that, you know what, let's not get to a place where we hear the criticisms of the crowd and turn that into a personal thing as if I'm not that. You are what you are because you do what you do. But here's the big thing. This is what I'm beginning to understand. I told my wife this the other night. I said, babe, listen, I want you to understand something. Because I'm not going to change because somebody says that I need to change. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hear what this person has to say, but I know without a shadow of a doubt that I have a great mind. So if I hear something that is whatever, I got to reach into that thing and take it and use it as my own and be relentless with that thing. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
I told my wife, I said, babe, listen, it doesn't matter to me what it looks like on my channel or in ministry. My goal is not to get more numbers. That's a part of the goal, right?
Exactly.
But that is not my tunnel vision.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a piece of it.
It's a piece of it.
It may be something that's necessary for you to get to where you're trying to get to.
Come on, bro.
But it's not what you're trying to get to.
That's not the main
It ain't
goal,
like when you get the numbers, you're going to be like, oh, I'm cool now.
Yeah, that's not the protein on the plate.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
not the protein.
That's just the plate.
Yeah,
that's just the plate. It's like you need the plate in order to get the protein on the plate.
Come on, bro.
You feel me?
What I'm saying?
Or
let me give him some right.
You need the shaker bottle in order to get the protein in the shaker bottle and shake it up.
Hey,
you feel what I'm saying?
Hey.
Then you got your nice.
Shout out to Royal Temple Nutrition.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Royal Temple
I feel like
Nutrition.
I do that at least once every other week. So I had to get it in.
Shameless plug. No,
right. Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
But man,
fire,
man,
fire.
Hey, this was dope, bro. Man, I love this, man. I think that this is something that we can really, man, just just really have to be mindful of, man. And that's some of the things that really has been inspiring me lately, man. Just healthy confrontation has been very inspirational for me. But now looking back in my life, man, I didn't like confrontation. Reason being is because I didn't like what now I see as what is being produced in me for something good. I didn't understand that it was producing something that was good, right? So I just want to encourage you guys out there that, with what we originally started with, how to be relentless. How can you be relentless? How can you continue to be relentless despite the things that are around you that could be either seen as something that's going to help you or something that's going to destroy you.
Exactly.
And for me now, the things that once I used to look at as things that was going to destroy me, I see those as opportunities for me to be more creative, for me to be more inspiring, for me to have more grit and grime and to get at it, because now I understand that those very things that we even talked about this in one of our other podcasts, that you can't get around. You know what I'm saying? Those things. In order to be great, you have to accept the simple fact that there are going to be great haters. There are going to be great moments of opposition. There's going to be great moments of stress, right? In order to be great, those are the things that I'm seeing now are a part of the journey. But now, having this mindset that's in me now, I'm like, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually put myself in the not saying like I'm going to purposely run into confrontation, but I'm not going to purposely run from it no more.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the only thing. I mean, I believe everything you just said is correct.
Thank you.
And I would just like to say, when it comes to you guys out there, practically take this conversation and apply it to your life. Definitely apply it to your life. Don't let it fall on deaf ears. So one thing that I always like to promote is taking self-inventory. Take inventory on yourself and sit down and ask yourself, how strong is my why? What is my why? Why do I do what I do? And then when you get the answer to that, you'll be able to see, oh, I'm doing it for a check. That's why I'm not striving hard. All I got to do is show up to work minimally, and I'm going to get the same check. I mean, that's why I'm not striving hard. My goal is not even big. I'm not even striving as I should strive. And I can't even say that because a lot of people, the goal ain't big. So the striving don't necessarily have to be big. Your striving matches your goal. So sit down, take inventory on yourself, see why you're doing what you're doing, assess your goal, see what your goal is, and set some real goals for yourself. But do not refrain from setting big goals for yourself, because you need big goals in order for you to make big achievements. And you need those big achievements to have confidence in yourself, even more so. So that's what I want to say. Apply the information that you're getting and, assess your life. And then, apply it, man. And it'll take you so far. Mental changes take you way farther than any other type of change, man, other than spiritual changes.
I agree, bro. And as we conclude, the question I want to ask is, what pains you? What situations in your life personally create pain for you that that you can't get around? Those areas are the areas that you can obtain all that you need. That is where the sauce is. So where you find the most, you like, oh my God, like here it is, I have to bear this situation.
that area right there, that is the area that's going to produce what you need for your success, for your relentlessness.
So you telling me all I gotta do is start washing the dishes at the house, and that's gonna produce everything that I need?
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
You just killed my whole little thing. I was telling the wife, "No, I'm grinding too hard. I can't come home and wash these dishes." And that's where all my blessings lie. That's what Isaiah just told me.
You know what I'm saying? It goes back to that quote that, you know what? It's no longer going to be seen as work. What it's gonna be now, it's gonna be what you just do. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think, and that's kind of like what I think. I think when you get to that place where, you know, it's no longer work for you. You know, and that's the thing. So where that pain hits you, that pain's creeping in, and that's what I've realized. Like, I'm like, why every time in this situation, you know, it's like I can't get away from it. And then, you know, but this is the thing, as we conclude, you can do one or two things. You can feel the pain and don't say nothing, or you can feel the pain and do something about it.
There you go. And the only thing that's gonna make that switch, that mental switch, is your why. Your relentlessness, your mindset, your why is what's gonna make you make a different decision.
I like that, bro. Man.
Yes, sir.
Woo, this was heat today, y'all, man.
Always is, man. Always is.
Listen, you guys, I want to encourage you guys, man, if this is your first time to the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell.
Yes, sir.
And share this with someone. Let them know, of course, you know what I'm saying, that there's some excellent things going on with this podcast, and I'm excited about it. You know, just a couple things to throw out to you guys, man, before we get up off of here. If you're new to the channel, of course, like I say, hit the subscribe button. But JustJesusClothing.com. Come on here, man. Pick you up some Just Jesus clothing. Right now, I got half prices on the t-shirts and also the fitted caps. If you stay in Kansas City, you know it's cold. So, of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to get some good actual half off prices for those. But the hoodies, of course, man, are really awesome, really good, man. It's comfortable. They're up to par, you know, and everything like that. So I want to encourage you guys to pick up one of those as well.
Get you a vibe. Get you a vibe.
You know what I'm saying? That's up there at the top there, JustJesusClothing.com. Come check that out. And, yeah, so that's most definitely what's something that's going on with your boy. Stacey, what's the deal with Royal Temple Nutrition, bro?
Yeah, check out Royal Temple Nutrition on Facebook. Yeah, just type it in. You know what I mean? We'll pop straight up. This is the logo here. So basically, I mean, if you're new to the channel, it's basically a Christian fitness brand, essentially. We're just trying to get Christians to be a little bit more healthy, a little bit more fit. That's one of the areas that I think as a body, you know, we don't really pay attention to it a lot. But I think it's something that we should. I'm actually looking into getting a lot of different merch that's going to get the mission and the I guess I could just say the mission and the message of Christ into the gyms. You feel me? So you know how you have just a normal merch T-shirt or whatever with your brand name on it. On the back, I'll have some really dope sayings that'll get people interested in. Hey man, you know where that come from? Oh, it actually came from the scripture. Or, I like that. You know, Christ is King or something like that. And that way we're really getting Christ into the gyms. I don't see it a lot in the gyms. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a
I like that, bro.
It's a two-way street. It's a two-way street.
That's tight, bro.
We're getting Christians into the gym, and we're getting people that's in the gym a little bit more acclimated to Christ.
I like that.
You feel me?
That's
you feel
tight.
Me?
Hey, that's tight, bro.
Hey. So that's one of the things I'm working on right now. You know
like
what I mean? So that's into all of my branding research and things that I'm doing. So that's what I got going right now with Royal Temple Nutrition. Check us out. Join the Facebook group on there. I'll definitely accept that, and you get a lot of good content. You feel me? So just be on the lookout for a lot of things we got going on over there, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. That's dope, man. So yeah, bro, here it is, another one, man. You know what I'm saying? And yo, we just made this something that I think that, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be good for just, you know, times to come. So, you know, don't forget, guys, go check out our other podcast on the channel. You know, we cover a whole lot of topics, man, so we want to encourage you guys to come check that out, man, for real.
Oh, but hey, listen, before we go, last thing before we go.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hey, love y'all.
Let everything that have breath, give him praise, give him praise. Let everything that have breath, come on, get the glory to his name. Let everything that have breath, give him praise, give him praise. If you got breath in your body, get the glory to his name.
Man, boy, that's crazy, dog. That's just ridiculous, man.
Hello, Discover Card here to.
Wow.
Okay. I see how it is. Well, we about to finish this up here, man. Make this happen, man. Come on, Blue. Let's go, Blue. Let's go. Let's win this one. Come on, man. We got it. Oh, where's he at? Let's get somebody right here. Throw a bomb on him. Here they come. Got it. Yeah. All right, man. That's how we do it. No question, man. We made it happen, man. Listen, man, I just want to encourage those who are new to the YouTube channel, man, to come and check out our podcast. Most definitely podcast, man. It's something that's growing from the ground up, so come and check it out. If you're new to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. Really, really appreciate it, man. Thank you for everybody that's been supporting it and loving the channel, man, and been coming to rock with us, man. It means so much to me, man. It really does, because you know, we really been building from the ground up, man. It's taking a lot of effort, you know, a lot of time, a lot of ambition, of course, and just really, man, we just been trying to do the best that we can as individuals, man, to share what we, you know, have our personal experiences and just triumphs, victories, and stuff like that. So listen, I want to encourage you guys. Come check out the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. It helps out a whole lot with the channel, man. I really appreciate that love and that support. Everybody that's been rocking with us, it's been such a blessing, man. Thank you for everybody that's been commenting and supporting the podcast and supporting the gaming channel. All of those things, man, it's means so much to me, man. I'm just so grateful. Hopefully in the future we can do something really great, you know, with giveaways and stuff like that. But I just want to send a shout out to everybody that's been rocking with me on YouTube. Thank you, man. The love and the support has been so crazy. It's been big, man. You know, all of the love and the support and the people, man, that's been coming in, commenting, and just saying how it's been a, you know, inspiration to them. It's been so big, man. So I just want to say thank you for that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. There's so much that goes on my YouTube channel, man. It is a crazy combination of things that happens on the channel, like from the simple fact of ministry to you know, just personal development, you know, all of those things, man. It's really been something that's just been crazy how it's been just like really expanding. So I want to encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button, because there's so much that goes on the channel. Every Friday, me and the brother, we do a podcast. We released just some of the incredible things, man, that excuse me, I believe that it'll really help you and inspire you to grow in your business, your personal life, your physical life, your, you know, just all of those things, man. Just personally as an individual, you know, we give practical marital advice. We give, you know what I'm saying, spiritual advice, physical advice, mental advice, all of those things. So I want to encourage you guys, come in, subscribe to this channel. Hit that subscribe button, and it means so much. Thank you to everybody that's been rocking with me on YouTube, man. The average time watch, somebody's been watching, man, for about 12, 15 minutes, man. Thank you. It means so much, man. It really does, man, because we're building this channel from the ground up, and I'm so grateful for everybody that's coming, loving, and supporting, and, you know, showing encouragement, all of these things to the channel. It means so much, and I just wanted to encourage you guys to don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Because everything we do on this channel, man, it's so relentless, man. Like, for the most part, y'all, for the most part, I release a video almost every single day. And, you know, building it from the ground up has been a privilege. It's been an awesome experience to be able to connect with individuals, man. There's so many different things that's on this channel. The most popular video on my channel is how to write a gospel rap, and just getting into the trenches of that, man. It's been so big. That's been my greatest video on this channel, man. So many people has been coming and commenting. That's my biggest video on this channel, and I'm so grateful for everybody that's been loving and supporting what we're doing here on this channel. It's been so big, man. And you know, we're trying to get more views, of course, you know what I'm saying, with the things that we've been doing here on this channel, from the Zaya Talks to the Most Definitely podcast. Now, of course, I own the Most Definitely podcast, and we just been really grinding, man, grinding heavy. and just really just building, just one piece at a time, showing love, supporting people, building and uplifting people, man. Been really encouraging and inspiring people, helping them physically, spiritually, emotionally, all of those different things, man, we've been able to do on this channel. And I'm so grateful for this platform to be able to share all of this good content with people that are just like us, that love us and support us and are encouraged by the things that we're doing. So I just want to encourage you guys, listen, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. By doing so, of course, I'm pretty sure you guys know, y'all rock with YouTube all the time. You'll be notified, of course, every time we upload something here, and it will be very, very beneficial for you guys, man. Trust me, man, it really will. We got some more exciting things coming in the future. And like I said, we do a live podcast every Friday live. We answer questions, interact with people that are fans and that love us and that just really support the brand and all of those things. There's so much going on in this channel, and I don't want you guys to miss out. So hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and that will really, really mean a whole lot to your boy. Thank you again for everybody that love and support and, show up for this channel. It means so much. We are in the ground phases, building and connecting and inspiring and influencing and encouraging. All of those things stem from this channel, and that's what we're aiming to do for the most part, all on this channel. And I say we because it's a collaborative effort on this channel. I got friends that come and we do podcasts. My wife helps me, friends help me, and I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, of Jesus Christ. I love him. He's helped me so much to continue to grow and continue to be a better man every single day. And so I just want to encourage you guys, listen, don't be ashamed to subscribe, because personally there's some big things that's coming out. Some new music is coming out very, very soon. So I want to encourage you guys, hit that subscribe key. You don't want to miss this new music. I'm telling you, it's bananas. It's crazy. And it's really, really going to be big and inspire a lot of different people to, expand and just to think outside of the norm. Just so much that's going on this channel. It's crazy how big this channel is. It's so small to the eye of the public, but so big in the heart of the spirit. So I want to encourage you guys to subscribe, share, like, all of those big things, man. I just want to encourage you, and thank you so much to everybody that's been loving, supporting, sharing, commenting, all of those things. I am so grateful for you. You guys are truly an inspiration, and thank you for your love and your support. But y'all, I got to get up out of here, man. I want to love, thank God for you guys again and love you guys again. And man, I'm going to holler at you guys very, very soon. So holler at your boy, hit that subscribe button, and I'll holler at y'all soon. One last thing before I go. You already know, most definitely.